Alright guys, so this will be switch statement 2 class, right? So basically in this class now I'll be checking, there's something we call relative positioning, right? And that's exactly why where you get to check the condition between two things, right? If you remember the last class when we talked about if statement, where I talked about checking if something is correct and or something is correct. So we can check something like this also in switch, and basically that involves adding equal to or not equal to and equal to, like this one. So when you have something like this now, let's say I want to check so let's say I want to check let's say I have name equal to Ade, then I have something like int, I have age equal to, let's say 30 as an example. So now I want to check whether I want to check these two conditions at the same time. So how do we do it? Unlike expected, it shows that this condition. Okay, let's just leave this for now, right? Let's just leave this for now. But let's comment this because this will give us error. So I think that's where all these errors are coming from. So yes, I have string name equal to Ademola and I have int age equal to 30. So I want to check these two conditions together. So how do I check these two conditions together? Now I'll say, you know, if it is if and else, I'll say if something is equal to something and something equal to something, or I can say if and I will use or. But in this case now, I will check case of Ade, right? Case of Ade, then I'll use when. That's when this when keyword comes in. When I can say age like this is greater than, let's say 20, or let's say greater than or equal to 20. You can see something like this now. So when I use when allows me to bind two things together, right? And then I can now get to use greater than or equal to. Like I said in that too, this is not allowed, right? I can come here also and say case of Ademola when age, let's say less than 20. Let's see if now let me run this code and let's see what will be run, so that you understand this concept properly, right? You can see none of them is my name. Why? Because yes, case is Ademola, I have Ademola here, but age is not less than 20 because age here is 30. So if I have something like age is less than, let's say 200, of course 30 is less than 200, so I'm expecting this second one to be run. I hope you understand now. I hope you understand. So that's how switch condition is done. And as you can see, these three things are used for conditioning, right? So basically if I'm running application that was now, all these things you are seeing us that we are doing here like this now, they are called command line programming. Is when you run codes in something that looks like a terminal like this. So this is what we call a command line. So whenever I write code using command line, or using command line just like what you are seeing here, I like to use if statement. That's the truth. So that means whenever I'm writing code that involves only that, I'll use if. But whenever I'm writing code and I need condition in my Flutter application itself, because at that time now I need something that will make my Flutter application run faster, so I want to write lesser line of code. So in that case I like to use ternary operation. I barely use switch, right? But you should be versatile, so you should use which one works better for a program. So don't think that because you've learned the tree then it is a must you'll be using the tree. No, you should only use a programming concept or a programming syntax when it is necessary to use. If if statement is the one you feel like is needed at that point, please use it. If ternary operation, of course ternary operation is very limited, especially when you have a lot of conditions to check, because ternary operation is just something about if and else alone. You want to print this and you want to print that. It doesn't involve all this else if. I don't know if you understand. So that's it. But this one now involves else if, because this is like an if statement, this is another if statement, this is an else if, then this is an else statement. I hope you understand. So basically you'll be finding yourself using the three interchangeably. So yes, so this will be the end of condition class. Please, I would like you guys to draw as much questions as you can in the group, because I'm expecting that you guys will have one or two questions. Then after I'm done talking, if a picture will attach on the screen, and that picture will appear on the screen, and that picture is your assignment. So I look forward to you guys doing the assignment and submitting it into the group. Thank you guys, and I'll see you in the next class where we talk about loops. Alright guys, so as you can see, this is your exercise 1. So you can see this is a multi-line comment. See, you've learnt this during the comment session or comment class. So this program asks you to develop a program to calculate the shipping cost based on the destination and the weight. So you are expected to create 2 variables here. So I would not go far on that. So I would like you to just figure out something, then use a dummy value. Then you write an if statement, a conditional statement here, and of course you can also use switch, and you can use ternary operation if you want. Yes, that might be somehow, but you can use ternary operation. So in all, this is your assignment. I'll be expecting your answer in the comment section down below or in the group, and of course you can do both. Thanks guys.